Welcome to DLC Talks. My name is Bernard. I'm part of the Global ITS Committee, and also I'm a global committee member from the Chennai chapter. So today I'm going to talk about emerging technologies and the future of business environment for the post-pandemic world. Why I'm saying the post-pandemic world is the technologies and the business environment got disrupted after the pandemic. So my name is Bernard. I am the CEO of Healthcare India Private Limited. It's a telemedicine platform. So I've been working in the IT sector for almost, I would say, 20 years and worked in different levels. So I'm going to ask you a quick question. Are you ready for this post-pandemic world? How to transform, how we can grow? Because CEOs, top leaders, losing the consistency, after this, because things are changing every month. So this is about me. You can log into, you can to know more about me, I can go to LinkedIn as well. Okay, so starting with that, in 2000, when you say people say digital transformation, it's basically digital transformation changes associated with digital technology, application, and integration in all aspects of human life and society. So basically, in 2000, if you see digital transformation means it's a kind of a physical to digital. So what has happened then after that, so now if you see digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies, create new or modified existing business processes, culture, and customer experiences to meet changing business and market requirements. So basically the transformation, what we talk, digital transformation now is more to do with customer experiences, process, and the culture. It's not just the kind of technology. So basically, it's transcend traditional roles like sales, marketing, customer service. Everything has changed. Can it transforming that? That's what is called digital transformation now. This is not the first time the history has that innovation and technology has fundamentally changed the way we live and work. But it has been happened before. We had a lot of new technologies coming and disrupting. But this is a time it is becoming affecting very, very fast. For example, if you see the industrial revolution, so end of 18th century, this is where the first industrial revolution started. What happens now? Today we see, it's like four different industrial revolution at one point of time, kind of, so much of technology is being disrupted. If you see on the first industrial revolution, there is one or two or three. The second, another couple of things. Third had more than 5 to 10 technologies. But now we are in the fourth industrial revolution. There is much more than 100 different technologies are disrupting businesses. The competition for every business not comes from their own competitor, from somebody who's not even there on their industry. So what happened is, see, this is the fourth industrial revolution. So many technologies are disrupting. So if you see the first, second, third, fourth, so how can a business can grow? It's like there is no consistency. It keeps changing very fast. It's so risky. So how do you manage this? This is the first time we've been exposed to change at this scale and speed. We have never seen. Nowadays, people go to the college and study a specialization of one particular technology. By the time they finish and come, either the technology is not there or it's outdated. So this is very, very scary. So what people can study, there is no consistency here. So the exponential ramp up of available technologies we are experiencing today is not something the world has seen before. So previous industrial revolutions that transformed the world were rooted in one or few key technologies. But today, you can mention at least 30 plus technologies that can change any business, any industry, any part of society in a day or a month. So if you see just artificial intelligence, see how it's disrupting so many industries. This what I'm talking is just one particular topic called artificial intelligence, this disrupting so many industries. So likewise, you see in 2020, they said these are the top 20 transformation. What happened to technologies. Still, most of the industries, we're in 2022, we have not yet adapted. Some of them not even heard about. Some of them not even seen or kind of. By the time what it started in 2020, now the technologies which are disrupting 22 is much, much larger. Today, entire industries can be disrupted in just a few months. What we are going to do, how the transformation is going to happen. So before that, I'm going to say, give a kind of a small description. What is digital disruption? So basically what I'm trying to say is, this is what happening, before the COVID it started, but COVID became a catalyst and it disrupted many industries, which they thought we are kind of a future proof or a kind of a pandemic proof, but it's all disrupted. So why we need to act now? What is the importance? So digital disruption is the change that occurs when new digital technologies and business models affect the value proposition of existing goods and services. So people, what is value proposition? So a value proposition is a statement that why someone should do business with you, should convince a potential customer why your service or product will be of more value to them than similar offerings from your competition. So what happens is your value proposition must be, you think, oh, I'm the best in the industry, I'm the number one in the industry. So nobody can, you think you won't get any competitor, but what happens? The competition comes from another industry. People never thought, banks never thought Google will launch a kind of such a large payment gateway system, which is going to disrupt. So earlier, they never thought PayPal is going to launch something where they're going to lose millions of customers. So that's a kind of disruption we are talking here. So most likely your digital and business objectives are out of alignment. You need a digital strategy. So business without a digital strategy is like a road trip without a map or GPS. You need a digital strategy. Before people say, okay, business plan, strategy for your business, but now it's more of a digital strategy. So what I've created a concept called Earth. So this is to make it simple. Whatever successful business, we all follow this model. If you follow this in any of your business, definitely you can be successful. Definitely you can take it to another level. So what is Earth? Easy. A stands for anyone, anytime, anywhere. R stands for reassuring. T stands for trust, and H stands for human. Maybe a food app or a taxi app. Take for example, it should be easy. So that's the number one. It is easy. That's why people like it. Then anybody should use it anytime and anywhere. That's where kind of people have to you're making them ownership. They can feel the ownership and reassuring them, assure them and reassure that they are the owner. The entire thing is in front of their eyes. There is no kind of a hidden anything. Then create a trust for them. So by doing that, you're creating trust. Then end of the day, it should be human. The touch, the human touch has to be there. So this is what I'm trying to say. So if you follow this Earth principle, definitely any business can be successful. So how to deal with this kind of digital disruption? So Gartner has created an A6 model. Suddenly a kind of your business getting disrupted, a challenge and a competition, something new is coming. Suddenly Google has come out with a payment gateway disrupting all the banks. So what business owners should do is follow this. Number one is you need to wait and see what is the competition, what is the disruption coming. Oh, the pandemic. So people are being sick, they cannot travel. Understand that. Then attack the disruption. How we can attack that? Now, initially, immediately, you should not get kind of accept the defeat. You need to attack. Then find the alternative course. Then you create a partnership or an ecosystem, and then then kind of buy your way out. How you can acquire similar businesses which can help you to grow. Then deny existence. A lot of people think, oh, that's no disruption. Things will change in 1 month or 1 week, or they'll deny that. We will come back to business. Don't deny that. Accept there is a disruption. Try to change, because when the pandemic came, I was jokingly said in Singapore, oh my God, it's going to take maybe 2 months. They said, no, don't do that. It's going to be okay after 1 month. Then they asked, then I casually on the second month said, maybe it can take another year also. They said, don't do this, don't talk like this, but never know, but things happen. So it became 2 years. So that's where we need to be really, really careful. So first I said, analyze what we have to analyze. Wait and see how the competition deals with the disruption. Just see how the competition is dealing, your competitors, how they're dealing with disruption. This approach feels passive, but organization can gain valuable insight by watching other players. So that's what I'm trying to say. We need to analyze, but at the same time, be fast. Then attack the disruption. Identify and deal with threats via all the aggressive action. If you see a car maker, if you see a disruption comes, another car launches a kind of different model, immediately the particular company also try to attack, and they also try to come up with another, I would say, model. So it's similar to that, to attack competitor within a couple of weeks or months. So you need to attack that. Next is an alternative. Find another alternative way. How you can, if people are kind of disrupted, try another alternative way. I can go through. I can give a lot of explanation, but since we have a short of time, I'm trying to go very fast. Then partner with another company, ally. If you think you can buy out another smaller company where the product will be a kind of a good match for you to attack the competition, so then try to buy out or be a partner with another brand. So attack your competition. Then, so that's what I call it as a kind of then acquiring. That is also part of that. Ally and acquire part of that. So you can acquire a company, which is, for example, Facebook acquired Instagram. Then they acquired WhatsApp. Then avoid in a thing, the sense like people think, okay, without taking any action, ignore disruption. Don't ignore disruption. Accept that. That's the way you have to move forward. So, what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say how to embrace digital disruption. Accept. How to embracing is closely in one arm. Accept that there is something disrupted, getting disrupted. Things. Don't say, oh, okay, fine, my time is over, or this is going to be normal. I'll wait for that. Don't do that. Embrace digital disruption. Rethink your role. At this point of time, CEOs must change their role. How to become a kind of a digital transformation leader. That's where, rethinking your role, that's really, really important. Adopt new identities. Find out new identities of yourself. Become a consumer. Be a catalyst. Be a scientist. At the same time, don't keep changing too much, because then you lose your consistency. Create new meanings. You need to create new meanings. How you can bring in, kind of new meanings to your, as a leader, what all you can do for your organization. So what I'm trying to say is, before they used to say once oil was a new currency, then data was the new currency. They said recently, they said crypto a couple of years back. Now speed and agile is the new currency. Whatever it is, you need to do things very fast. So we used to say survival of the fittest, but things have changed. Now it's become survival of the quickest. So what I'm trying to say is, innovation, it's not about technology itself. It's about the new business models that leverage technology. So what happened here, as I said, technology is transforming. At the same time, people's behavior also getting transformed. It's not so easy to match it. By the time you come with some technology, then the kind of people's, I would say, the behavior also changes. So it's about finding a problem and creating an approach that changes the way the problem is solved today. That's what all the product should do now. Analyze your business, understand your business. So once again, I want to show you here, it's like analyze your business. How is, what is the competition? Why you can't do well? How the competitors are doing? You have to wait and see. At the same time, don't wait too long. So that's very, very risky. Then second, I told you, is the attack the disruption. If somebody is coming with a product which is competing with you, attack that. Don't, kind of accept that. Try another alternative product. If you think, oh, this is not selling, immediately change. Don't hold on to something which is failing. Try an alternative course. That's where change. You can attack the disruption, then build partnership or ecosystem. Partnership is the way move forward. Don't think you can do everything on your own. Try to partner with somebody. Try to kind of discuss with somebody who can be a partner and attack your competition. If you have enough cash in hand, you think, okay, then you acquire a company. If you don't have a cash in, then you need to do yourself, because doing the same product is going to take time. By the time, maybe you may not get the proper resource, you may not get the right end product. So all these kind of issues can arise. So what I'm trying to say is, acquire that. So understand that this is a kind of a Gartner's model, A6 model, which was there before. I would say, when I was talking about digital transformation 10, 12 years back, we used to use. Now it's slightly changed. So then, still after the pandemic, it is very, very valuable. So the last one is deny existence. So a lot of companies, when the pandemic hit, they denied. They said this is just temporary. It's not going to affect. It's not going to. It's not going to affect me. Or things going to be normal after 5 months. That's a big mistake they did. Finally, they went bankrupt, or they have to shut down. They could have started it, or become late. Then they got the debts. All that kind of increased. So a lot of those issues happened. So that's where I'm trying to say is, follow this Gartner's model. This is very, very useful, and definitely you can win. So that's the end. And definitely today, what I've told you is how technology is going to disrupt everyone. Not even one industry which is not got disrupted. Everything. People thought healthcare won't get disrupted, but healthcare also got disrupted. People thought IT won't get disrupted. Even IT got disrupted. So everything has happened. So you need to be very, very careful. And once again, all the best to DLC. DLC, you guys are doing great. I would like to wish Jimmy and his team, all the best. I would say something like DLC is very, very essential during the time of disruption and leadership. So all the best to the team. God bless. Thank you so much, everyone.